So you've been eating tomatoes wrong your entire life. And I'm not being dramatic here. There's one simple cooking trick that makes tomatoes 82% more effective at delivering their anti-aging and weight loss benefits. And before you think this is just another internet health hack, hear me out. The research behind this is actually wild. Look, tomatoes are everywhere, right? They're in your pasta sauce, your salad, your sandwich. But most of us have no idea what they're actually doing inside our bodies. And honestly, the science coming out about tomatoes over the past few years has completely changed how I think about this everyday food. We're talking about serious weight loss results, dramatic anti-aging effects, and a simple preparation method that unlocks all of it. Let's break this down. Benefit number 1, real weight loss results. All right, first up, weight loss. And I'm not talking about some vague tomatoes or low-calorie thing. I'm talking about actual, measurable body composition changes, backed by multiple studies. Researchers conducted a study with 35 young women who ate just one raw tomato before lunch every day for 4 weeks. That's it. One tomato. No other changes to their diet. The results? They lost an average of 1.09 kilograms. Their body fat percentage dropped by 1.54%. And their fasting blood glucose, triglycerides, cholesterol, and uric acid all significantly decreased, just from eating a tomato before lunch. But wait, it gets better. A separate study had young women drink 280 milliliters of tomato juice daily for 2 months. While maintaining their normal diet and exercise routine, they experienced significant reductions in body weight, body fat, waist circumference, and BMI. And here's what's fascinating. The tomato juice also reduced cholesterol levels while increasing adiponectin, which is this hormone that helps regulate metabolism and insulin sensitivity. Now here's where the science gets really interesting. The secret weapon in tomatoes is lycopene, that red pigment that gives them their color. Research on mice fed a high-fat diet showed that lycopene supplementation notably reduced body weight gain and abdominal fat. But the mechanism is what's crazy. Lycopene actually induces something called browning of white fat tissue. Let me explain. Your body has white fat, which stores energy, and brown fat, which burns energy to generate heat. Lycopene helps convert some of that storage fat into the fat-burning kind. It's like upgrading your metabolism at the cellular level. And for those of you worried about inflammation, which, by the way, is a huge factor in weight gain and metabolic issues, a meta-analysis examining multiple studies found that tomato consumption significantly reduced levels of interleukin-6, which is a key inflammatory marker. Less inflammation means better metabolic health, which makes weight loss easier. The practical takeaway here? Eating a medium tomato before your main meal, or having tomato juice daily, appears to be the sweet spot for seeing metabolic benefits. It's not magic, but it's pretty close. Benefit number 2, anti-aging from the inside out. Now let's talk about aging, because this is where tomatoes really shine. Your skin ages because of free radicals, these unstable molecules that damage your collagen and elastin fibers. Think of collagen and elastin as the scaffolding that keeps your skin firm and smooth. When that scaffolding breaks down, you get wrinkles, sagging, and that tired look. Lycopene is one of the most powerful antioxidants at neutralizing these free radicals. In fact, among all the carotenoids, lycopene is the strongest singlet oxygen, quencher, and free radical scavenger. But here's what makes lycopene special for anti-aging. It doesn't just neutralize free radicals, it actively protects and promotes collagen production. A study on Swiss albino mice showed that lycopene supplementation protected skin from photoaging by increasing antioxidant, enzymes, and collagen content while reducing oxidative damage markers. So you're not just preventing damage, you're actually supporting your skin's structural integrity. And the human studies back this up. A clinical trial on healthy women found that taking 16 milligrams of lycopene daily for 12 weeks protected them from photo damage, including reducing the breakdown of collagen. The study measured actual molecular markers. They found decreased levels of MMP1, which is an enzyme that breaks down collagen, and increased deposition of procollagen. Another study with 65 volunteers showed that a lycopene-rich tomato complex protected against both UVA and UVB, radiation-induced skin damage by inhibiting inflammation markers and reducing the expression of collagen-degrading enzymes. We're talking about real, measurable protection against the kind of damage that accelerates aging. Here's something most people don't know. A 2008 study from the University of Berlin found a direct correlation between high plasma lycopene levels and low skin roughness. Higher lycopene in your blood literally means smoother skin. And research shows that lycopene helps prevent the proliferation of metalloproteases, those enzymes that break down your skin's extracellular matrix. By keeping these enzymes in check, lycopene maintains the balance between collagen synthesis and degradation. Plus, lycopene reduces your skin's sensitivity to UV radiation. It won't replace sunscreen, but studies show it can reduce the risk of erythema and sunburn while protecting against photoaging. Think of it as an internal shield that works alongside your external sun protection. The game-changing preparation method. Okay, so here's the million-dollar question. How do you actually get all these benefits? Because here's the thing, eating raw tomatoes is fine, but you're leaving a massive amount of benefits on the table. This is where the science gets really specific. When researchers gave healthy subjects 470 grams of tomatoes cooked with 25 milliliters of extra virgin olive oil daily for 5 days, they saw an 82% increase in plasma translycopene levels and a 40% increase in cislycopene. That's compared to eating the same amount of tomatoes without oil, which showed basically no change in translycopene and only a 15% increase in cislycopene. Why does this work? 2 reasons. First, cooking tomatoes breaks down the cell walls, which weakens the bond between lycopene and the plant tissue matrix. This releases the lycopene and makes it available for absorption. Second, lycopene is fat-soluble. It needs dietary fat to be absorbed by your intestines. The monounsaturated fats in olive oil act as a carrier, helping your body actually absorb and use the lycopene, and the type of oil matters. Studies compared olive oil to sunflower oil and found that while both oils helped with lycopene absorption, only olive oil significantly raised plasma antioxidant activity. So you're getting the combined benefits of the lycopene from tomatoes, plus the polyphenolic compounds from the olive oil. Here's the practical part. When you're cooking tomatoes, you want moderate heat for a reasonable amount of time. Studies show that cooking tomato sauce at around 190 degrees Fahrenheit increases lycopene concentration compared to raw tomatoes. But don't overcook. Boiling tomatoes for no more than 10 minutes helps preserve lycopene levels, while prolonged cooking beyond 2 hours can start to degrade it. The absolute best approach? Make a simple tomato sauce. Dice fresh tomatoes, cook them with extra virgin olive oil for 15 to 30 minutes, and you've created one of the most bioavailable sources of lycopene you can eat. Add some garlic, herbs, whatever you like. The key is the combination of cooking and fat. Look, I get it. Tomatoes aren't sexy. They're not the next trendy superfood that's going to blow up on social media. But when you actually look at what they do, supported by real clinical trials and measurable results, they're kind of incredible. 1 medium tomato before lunch helped women lose weight and improve their metabolic markers. Daily tomato juice reduced body fat and waist circumference. Lycopene protected skin from aging and supported collagen production. And cooking tomatoes with olive oil increased absorption by 82%. The science is clear. If you want the maximum weight loss and anti-aging benefits from tomatoes, cook them with olive oil, make a quick sauce, roast them with a drizzle of olive oil. Whatever works for your lifestyle, your body will absorb dramatically more of the compounds that actually make a difference. So maybe it's time to stop overlooking this everyday food. Sitting in your kitchen, your metabolism and your skin will thank you. And if you found this useful, hit that subscribe button. I break down evidence-based health science like this every week. Until next time, stay curious, stay healthy,